Okay, so today we're gonna do something super simple, super cheap, and super good for our dinner. All we need is some ramen noodles and some leftover meat. I wound up cooking some venison, but I didn't show the cooking of that just because this recipe is for leftover meat in your fridge for you to use. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take the flavor packs out of this, crush them up really good, and then I'll get back to you when that's done. So now that we've got our ramens crushed up, we put them in a saute pan, and we're gonna go ahead. We put some oil in here, and then we're gonna turn this on a medium to medium-high heat. And we're gonna, and depending in the oil, you just kind of got to play that by eye because you want to be able to coat all the noodles. And you also don't have to use 3 packs of ramens, but there's a few of us here, so better safe than sorry. I mean, this is a really simple recipe to adjust to how many you got to serve. And again, just enough oil to coat all the noodles. And gonna go ahead and brown this up. I'll get back to you when this is all brown. Alright, so now that we got a good browning on our noodles, all we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead real quick. I saved all the seasoning to make that broth. We're gonna dump that in, and then we're gonna dump on a little bit of water at a time, just enough, because we don't want to drown our noodles. We just want to soften them up. We don't want to drown them. Now, one thing I forgot to throw out, a little foggy right there, is probably asking, hey, wild venison, that's closer to a beef, so why are you using chicken? Well, tell you what, a little secret here is chicken broth with a beef product is when you use like a broth and you're cooking beef, chicken broth paired with that beef is just, oh, it's magical stuff. Yeah, so we just want to get these noodles now. We just want to get them softened up, and then once they hit that texture, and just keep adding water until they start to soften up. And then once they get to that point, we're going to cook all the water out of it. So I'll bring you back when we get to that point. Alright, so we're just about to that point, and it's, well, not all the water's cooked out yet. So before we do that, we're going to go ahead and add our venison in. Now again, you can use any protein you want in this. This is supposed to be cheap and simple and good to make, and we're just going to go ahead and stir that all in until it's good and mixed, and then we're just going to cut the heat off and it's going to be ready. So there we have this. I like to call this it's a poor man's stir fry. It really is. And you know, you think ramens, you don't think the best, but this is really good, really filling, and you know, it's ramen. Cook it really simply on a budget.